Okay, so I'm in Tank Garage A here. I've been piddling around looking for sulky tires. And I remember I used them on that red dump cart I have out front, actually, now thinking about it. So I have this, you guys can just barely make it out, but that green sulky over there on the front of the 64L. I remember it had really worn bushings in it, which left them out as sulky tires, because obviously they wobble like this. And the sulky itself is kind of beat up. The end's actually cut. Somebody used it on like a regular, with just a pin type through it. I don't know if you guys can see any of that or not. There you go, you guys can see it's cut on the end. But what I might do is I was going to part that sulky out anyhow just because it's so beat. Once the frame's cut, yeah, it's kind of junk. So might pull the wheels off of that. I'm going to investigate around and see if I have any L hubs, and I'll get back to you, because I looked through my tire stash in the other Tank Garage and I got nothing. I have this sulky here, which all it needs is tires on it and a split hitch. And there's actually a sulky back there, the sulky here, there's a sulky out back. There's a sulky up on top of the one shelf. There's actually two over here in this other Tank Garage. So, hold on, I'll be back with you guys in a minute. Maybe I'll turn this into a how many sulkies does Steve actually own category. So over here in Tank Garage, we'll call this Tank Garage C, or the Bronco Tank Garage. Have a steering sulky. And the 8163B, which I did a drive shaft fix on, which you guys have not seen. Basically, drive shaft popped off while I was tilling, and I finally found a fix for it. Videos to come later, or might never see it. So we're already up to 5 sulkies as I come into Tank Garage B here, and I've looked through all my stashes of tires. Nothing there. These are all L and C tires. They either got bad tubes, blown out, rusted rims. Actually, up there is a rusted rim. But there's actually 2 more sulkies up there, so that takes us to 7. I don't know if you guys remember, a couple years ago I did a video on a sulky that had rotary plow wheels on it. There it is. I stuck it up there out of the road, and my old C-spring style sulky's up there. If I ever run across some original wheels, I'll restoration that. So this is why I was thinking about some L hubs and boring them out for the electric start cart project, because I have bunches of them, and worn tires would be just fine on there. So as you round around the back here in Steve's little hut he built out of the old shed doors, there's another sulky which I had on the 69 C8. Just kind of, again, I just put it back here so it was out of the road. There's some tires and stuff in here too, so the 408 tires. And I was actually thinking about using that set of tires there. There's one there and one right to the left, I believe is a tire. What is that other? Oh, it's a chunk of wood in there. I see what it is. Okay. So coming into the back shed extension, we'll just la 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 so you guys can't hear the TV, which you'll be able to hear better over here probably. But there's actually a yellow sulky up there I got with a commercial 10. And it's much shorter. I'm thinking somebody cut that off, because I never knew the sulkies were shorter, but also this one is different because it has the pipe across. So, and there's 2 sulky tires on it, and if I remember right, I actually stole the seat off of that one, and it's on the Terramite. And then if you want to consider the dump cart back in there as a sulky, it's back in there. I know you guys can't see it. I wonder if my backhoe lights work right there. You guys can see the dump cart back in there. So that's what did I say, 7 and 3 would make 10 sulkies. It's amazing how much stuff you accumulate. I said I'm pretty sure. I can't remember if I put the seat back on it or not. It looked like I did. I did not put the seat back on that. Okay. So I can steal the tires off of that without too much consideration. I might take a pipe actually and put it on the wagon down below. Decisions. So anyhow, that's 10 sulkies in Steve's collection. All a little bit different, all got something else going on. Okay, as I was editing this, I realized I was forgetting one sulky in particular, and the only reason this struck me is this was a sulky I traded to my uncle years ago, and I got it back after he passed, so I was like, where in the world did that go? And I thought about it, and it's under the boom of the Terrorlight. I thought it was back in there with that wagon when I was sitting at my desk inside editing this, but there that is. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that makes 11 sulkies. If you count the dump cart, without the dump cart, that's 10. So, alrighty guys, there's more of Steve's hoard. He's even forgetting stuff. Later guys.